Memorial, Novice Chase. Looks like Christopher's not going to go in front. He's going to get a lead and nobody wants to go on. And they hack away. It's number 1, Jungle Land. And this is not going to suit. This is crawling down towards the first, which comes up here pretty quickly. And they motor into that there, and everybody measures it well. Bit careful. Number 2, Lurie's Pegasus, the favourite, but Christopher seems to be getting him to settle a little bit anyway. As they start to make the turn there, it is Jungle Land who crawls away in front, followed then by Nebo, number 5, and then you've got 4, Tyko Bloom. The favourite brings up the rear there, and that is Lurie's Pegasus as they go in behind the trees, going right-handed, and then when they come out, they're going to meet a pretty large fence. It's not that big a one, this one, but it kind of stands up straight at them there as they come off this bend. Now, they up the tempo a wee bit as they'd need to get a bit of the revs up coming into this fence, and that is Jungle Land who jumps it first. Screwing over it there was Tyko Bloom, and in second is number 5, Nebo, and then bringing up the rear, the favourite, number 2, Lurie's Pegasus, and they will continue going right-handed here. That's an ordinary standard fix-it steeplechase, and that is the favourite last, Lurie's Pegasus. But then we saw Christopher adopt similar tactics when he won the champion hurdle with the favourite, so don't get terribly worried yet. It's still a long way to go. Many jumps from home, and it's Jungle Land with the lead and tracked on the inside by 5, Nebo. Outside in navy and yellow is Tyko Bloom, number 4, and bringing up the rear, it's still number 2, Lurie's Pegasus. As they come out now and they go past the stands going in the wrong direction, and they pass the stands. There are no stands, past the public there, and jumping this one just as they pass the crowd there. Nice little skip over by everybody. They're all doing a grand job at the moment. And number 1, Jungle Land shows the way for Kim Stern, and followed then by number 4, Tyko Bloom. Oopsie, and got very lucky to get away with that one, Jungle Land, as he went ploughing through that one and took some sort of a bunny hop, and they're followed then by number 5, Nebo, and Tyko Bloom, and still bringing up the rear about 3 or 4 lengths off the pace is Lurie's Pegasus and Christopher Roberts. So up the front end, Kim Stern continues to show as they'll come out of the trees here with the lake on the left-hand side, and they will meet this big starey fence again as they come off there. And just off the bend here, look at this, then they'll cross the road, and then you'll find a fence staring straight at them. There it is, and it's Jungle Land still here out there in front, and followed by Nebo approaching now, jumps it well. Obviously he's frightened himself a small bit, and he decided he better pick his legs up this time, and he changed his legs there to go right-handed. They go down the middle, a little slip there, so it could be greasy ground here today, folks. He just stumbled a wee bit. That's where we saw in the Grand National where Christopher's horse did the same thing there, and they come down. Now, this is the English. This is the first time and the only time they'll jump this one. Big starey fence, and all over that happily. And it's number 1, Jungle Land, still out there showing the way. And they're allowing him to dictate at the moment, and they're still going no great pace here. In second is number 5, Nebo, followed by 4, Tyko Bloom, followed in turn by Lurie's Pegasus, the favourite. So now they come down and in behind the trees. They're on the big circuit now. They go around past the VIP, which is down the other side. This is the water jump, the only time they meet this, and all over that beautifully there, and a bit of ground still to be made up by Lurie's Pegasus. As Jungle Land has definitely upped the tempo here. They come in over the next one and all splushing through that nicely, and everybody's kind of jumping that like a bullfinch, which means it's not that hard, and they're able to drag their legs or jump through it rather than up all the way up and over. Here they come out now into the next part of the track, and Jungle Land continues to show the way. Trying to close in is 5, and that is Nebo on the inside with Nicholas Loven. On the outside, 4, Tyko Bloom, and Elliot gets a great jump there. Little peck on landing from Nebo there, and that stops Nebo in his tracks, and closing in on them now, it is the favourite. It's 2, Lurie's Pegasus. They come down to this big one here, and up and over they go. And you can see Lurie's Pegasus measuring his fences very, very nicely here, and they're now making this turn for the last time as they start to make their run towards home, and still Jungle Land shows the way, and still the favourite is last, Lurie's Pegasus. As they start to come out now from behind the trees, the water's on the right-hand side, and they have just one more fence left to go as they swing up now towards the public. I think this is the final bit coming now out there in front, and that is still Jungle Land. Jungle Land on the outside for Tyko Bloom. Sneaking down the inside now is the favourite, that is Lurie's Pegasus, comes and meets that there, but still ends up in last, and it's number 1, Jungle Land, punched out now towards home. As they come up towards the run-up, it is going to be number 1, it's Jungle Land, and Kim Stern so deserves to win a nice race here at Stramsholm. Well done, Kim. One wins it from 4.